Hey everyone, welcome back to another heavy metal diecast video and another one of our 1/24 scale diecast car reviews, and we've got one here from Maisto, of course. It is a 1970 Plymouth GTX, and this is from their Pro Rodz range, and these do look really cool, these ones. It is sitting in there nice and snug in that box, and it does have some access windows if you don't want to take yours out of the box, but apart from that, it's a pretty boring box. So how about we stop talking about this box and we open this up and check out this Plymouth. Alright, here we have this 1970 Plymouth GTX on the usual cardboard base as these come straight out of the box. It does have some protection for your opening areas, of course, and it is attached to this base, of course, by those usual screws that we need to unscrew so we can get this awesome looking GTX in our hands to have a proper look at it. And what we'll do is we'll stop talking and we'll go off and unscrew those screws and then come right back. Alright, with the Plymouth out and in our hands, finally, we can actually check this out really finely. And this paint scheme is sort of a metallic sort of orange over a grey with a nice pinstripe through the middle of it to break up the colour between those two colours. And it does look quite well. I think there is a couple of little imperfections in the paint here and there. I can't imagine this is a very easy colour to paint. You can sort of see a little imperfection there, but as I say, these are not full-on, you know, $200 expensive collectibles. These are sort of a semi-toy, semi-collectible. It all comes down to what you do with these cars, because they are not the most expensive die-cast models to buy, but they do present well. So you can display these on your shelf as per usual, or you can use them as, I don't know, a car if you do like to drive these around or play with them. But myself, I do display mine in a cabinet. These do look fairly good though. I reckon this paint scheme does really pop. Speaking of pop, that rear chrome there, that pops as well. Let's pop the boot there, or trunk, depending on where you're watching from. It's got a beautiful amount of fuel cell detail in there. That does look pretty cool. It does have the GTX badge on there. We'll come down that passenger side. Check out those wheels. It does have some brake disc detail in there. The wheels do spin reasonably freely. They sort of do grab here and there. It's got GTX written there. We'll open that passenger door up and have a little look inside. Oh, it's got a roll cage in there, so that does look really nice. It's got some beautiful bucket seats in there. Looks like it's got some NOS bottles in the back. Speaking of the back, it's got a beautiful stereo in the back window there, and the roll cage coming through to that back parcel shelf. That does look really nice. It does have some beautiful exhaust details dumping out there. That does look pretty cool. And of course, it does have some great front wheel details, of course, which do spin nice and freely. It's got some brake disc details there as well. The front, beautiful. It's got some beautiful chrome work on the front there. That does look pretty awesome. GTX on the grille. It's got a nice scoop on that bonnet. It's got some bonnet pins. They are painted on. They're not the actual pins. They're just painted on there. We'll open that up and have a little, wow, we'll have a little look at that. My God, check out that. That looks absolutely insane. Check out that detail on the engine. That is mad. It is a little bit light on with the paint, as you can see around at the back here and under the hood or bonnet. It does look a little bit light on, and same with the insides of the guards there. It's a little bit light on with that paint, but you're not going to be looking at that. You're going to be looking at that engine. That looks absolutely tough. Wow. We'll close that up. We'll come around this side. It's got some detail on that bonnet scoop as well. That looks pretty cool. It's got Pro Rodz on the side guard there. Very nice. Let's get that driver's door open and have a little look inside there. And it does have some beautiful detail in there. Check out that. That looks absolutely awesome. That is a lot of detail in there. It's got GTX on the floor mats. Close that up. But yeah, no, it's a very, very cool looking offering, of course. You know, besides those couple of little imperfections on the paint, that's no big deal, of course. So this does set up really nice. We'll put this on the deck and see how she rolls. She rolls beautifully. Oh, and of course, underneath the base is the usual sort of chassis detail, just some mild molding there. Nothing too crazy. No turning wheels. It is just pure straight running. Does have some reasonable tread on those tyres, of course. But I reckon this is another awesome beast from Maisto, of course, and this is from their Pro Rods range, as I said. So 124 scale, 1970 Plymouth GTX by Maisto. It does look pretty cool. If you like this as much as I do, hey, throw us one of those if you can find that little button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you've yet to do so as well, and that way you'll be kept up to date with all our diecast videos we do put out. And of course, thank you so much for dropping past the channel today. I do appreciate everyone that does, and I hope you enjoyed the content today. You would have seen the photos of this awesome machine at the start. Check out this on the turntable without my grubby fingers all over it, and you can see it in a little bit more detail. All right, once again, thank you for dropping past. You all have a fantastic rest of your day. Cheers, everyone.